So, the whole skinwalker thing again.
Skinwalkers can take multiple forms, including the forms of people they kill. If, you know, once again, they start, you know, skinning people and shit.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Like,
okay, let's get back to the story of the
very
rake, because we were talking about smile.jpg, but we say that for later part of this video. Like,
yeah. So Rake was kind of an important player in the Skinwalker community, mostly because he is the longest living Skinwalker currently. The one that's been alive the longest.
Is there a difference between a Wendigo and a Skinwalker? Because some people confuse it with a Wendigo.
Wendigos are completely different. Whereas Skinwalkers are born from blood magic, Wendigos are born from consuming the flesh of humans in desperation.
In the graves? Can you turn up your mic, bro? I'm not talking to you, Danny. I mean, what's your name? Fuck, Brandon, right? I have so many squeaker friends. It's like hard to like, and he's not in the group chat. Like, yo, cause yeah, I mean he's in the group chat, but he's like not like, you know, fucking shit. How do I say
knowledgeable.
this? Yeah, he's not being verbal right now because his mic's broken. So, anyway, so
well, are we gonna go back to Rake now?
Yeah, I was asking like how the people like, you know, confuse a rake with a, I mean like a skinwalker with a Wendigo exactly.
Wendigo. So one, Wendigos are driven by their hunger, and that's it.
Okay.
And how a Wendigo is created is by consuming flesh out of desperation. But you have to be in the woods. In places where you really
and it's cannibal?
It's cannibalistic in nature, meaning it'll go for human flesh, or really anything it can get its hands on.
So, one's if you don't consume the flesh in the woods.
So, consuming flesh in general is not good for your body. And it does not help your spirit at all.
And there are some diseases that equate to eating human flesh, like what Hillary Clinton had been rumored to have.
Kinda. But those don't count. How is he limping again? Kieran, why? So, once again, Skinwalker's very simple premise. They use the simplest capabilities of blood magic in order to shift into a different creature.
So does all blood magic involve human blood, or like human sacrifice, or?
It always involves a live sacrifice in the ritual.
Okay, so never something dead.
No.
What involves?
And it has mostly to do with spirits.
So does any rituals involve necrophilia, or like, you know, stuff that does involve dead bodies?
The only things that involve dead bodies is A, demonic rituals, or B,
shit.
necromancy.
60 says he found it. But I think he just found the generic image. But even then, the generic image still seems, to me, feels cursed in a way. Why is that?
Not sure. Once again, spirits can latch on to multiple different things at once.
So even a watered down image of smile.jpg will... But let me ask you this, how do they water it down?
For instance, a copy sometimes typically will not have the same properties as the original first item.
Okay, so a copy won't have the original, but like the...
It That's it. Fuck it.
Just hit him with a normal charge.
So what is the most, like, cursed image there is?
Fuck it!
Is there something
most
stronger
cursed
than
image?
smile.Dog, or, you know?
The most cursed image, I believe, is more of a, well, it's more of a book than anything else.
Okay, what's the book's name?
Well, supposedly it's the Book of Demonic Possession, and it's named that for one reason. If you touch the book at all, there's a high chance you ain't getting your body back.
What if you hear a passage from it?
Most people don't live long enough in order to hear any passages from it. Or read any of it at all.
Or even read it?
Yeah, no one... Yeah.
Has anyone ever successfully read the book?
Well, there was one guy, but apparently it was so bad it forced him to doing nothing but mumbling and gibberish. So...
is this considered the Necronomicon in a way?
somewhat. Kinda.
So Cthulhu is kind of based around something that actually...
Cthulhu is not, no.
So
Cthulhu is more
any...
built off of the theory of the Leviathans than anything else.
But, is there some grain of truth to it? Like, what thing could we equate it to?
The Leviathans, with an endless hunger.
Okay. So what's the difference between a Leviathan and, like...
Well, Cthulhu is a godlike being. The Leviathans only live for one thing. Devouring worlds.
Is there a way for a Leviathan to die?
Yeah, there are ways, but they're so difficult that... Well, let's just say there's a reason God locked them in purgatory.
Is there a... give me an example.
Okay, so, you can chop their head off, hit them with the sap that literally... a sap of a death tree that should be able to kill anything. You can burn them, and then put them in a hole, and that piece of shit would come back. After doing all of that to it.
Oh. So no way to permanently get rid of one.
No, but you can stun it enough to throw it back into purgatory.
Has Leviathans been known to hunt humans?
Oh, that's the one thing they like devouring the most, because they have the most fear.
Is there a human that is, like, actually faced off against a Leviathan and actually, you know, want to fight?
Well, there are legends, but most of the time, legends aren't exactly the full truth.
Name one legend.
Hero, the hero with a nameless sword, for instance.
Okay.
A sword forged in dragon's fire. He impaled it through the heart and opened a gate to purgatory and threw it back in.
Okay, so in the modern era, has any, like, you know, Leviathans actually made it onto...
No Leviathans have actually managed... Oh my god, I got a shimmering yes! But no Leviathans have ever made it out of the pits here thus far for a good while. So.
What about, like, Horsemen of the Apocalypse? Are they considered Leviathans, or...?
Okay, so the Horsemen are something completely different. They're Nephilim.
So they are giants.
No, giants are something else. Nephilim are, what happens when you mix a demon and
Demon and a what?
and an angel.
Okay.
Their bodies are inherently,
So the demons and
inherently-
angels have been known to mate, like in Diablo lore?
There's only one noted instance, and it always ended up with 4. And that was the 4 horsemen.
So
Now,
the
the
only
horse-
known instance of an angel and a demon mating...
Ended
the one
in the 4 horsemen existing. So,
But are the horses they ride considered Leviathans, or what are they?
their horses are more of a entity born from their power, pretty much.
And they have the power depicted in the Bible of,
Yes.
like,
They necessarily don't cause the, they actually, most of the time, they end up, in most stories, they end up trying to stop the apocalypse, but in other stories, they'll end up being, the reason of the apocalypse. However, there is 12 fabled fallen angels locked across the world, waiting to be released by Ha-Satan, aka Satan, to destroy the world.
so...
And the
Four
one
horsemen
that is
are
actually
a little bit less likely to worry about than the 12 fallen angels.
than the 12 apostles of destruction.
Okay.
And one of the most well-known apostles is the apostle that causes insanity and rage.
Which one is that one?
It's the 12th, the weakest of them all.
Why is that one the weakest?
Now,
I think it would be the strongest since it causes insanity.
No, the other apostle, where his job is to take out the human race, the other apostles will plunge the world in hellfire.
Okay,
He's
so,
specifically designed to fight.
Is there a way for
against
Satan to win the war, or is he just gonna lose? Like, you know.
Well, depending on how it goes. Frankly.
Okay.
Very dependent on how it goes.
But most of the time it's gonna be God, you know.
Yes, but simply for the fact of Ha-Satan may have free will now, well, but he's still locked downstairs. He can't just come out whenever he wants.
So God's a little bit, like, a lot more powerful than...
Yes, obviously. He created the world just by speaking a couple words.
So there's, like a 0 chance of, like, Satan actually...
Well, if he ever manages to get above ground, he alone is the only one who could really put up a fight against the archangels.
But then he'd still have to worry about God, and...
Well, typically, God doesn't get into these sorts of fights. It's mostly his army of angels and the archangels.
But why does he choose not to get into the fights?
Because he's more worried about setting people on the right path to hopefully give him a bolster of strength. You see, for the most part, his power revolves around how many people believe in him.
Okay. So the more people that believe in God, the more likely the chances of success?
The more likely, yes. The more strength the angels gain.
Okay. So, by now, like, what strength do they have?
I can't say for sure, but since most faith nowadays is just kind of not really there, it's not as strong. Yeah, it's very dwindling.
Is there a way for one human to, like, actually, like, you know, overpower
There's no way
angels?
for one human to do that. There's no way for that to happen. Once again, they are apparently fragments of certain emotions.
So, the more you feed into a positive emotion, the more likely
they get strength and power from it, yes.
So, if you feed
However,
into a dark...
if you feed into one of the dark, okay, so let me explain. The 7 deadly sins and the 7 heavenly virtues.
Okay.
The 7 heavenly virtues is where the angels get their strength. A matter of fact, some of them, the archangels, actually take the titles of certain virtues.
So, basically, even if humans didn't know of the existence of God, the virtues would still be there?
Yes, the virtues would still be there. However, the same thing with the 7 deadly sins and how they work. Once again, these titles are given to the strongest of demons and demonic forces. And they feed off of things like rage, lust, gluttony, sloth, stuff like that.
Okay.
Greed. They feed off of those emotions.
Which one is the weakest? I consider lust to be, because...
Well, frankly, pride. Mostly
Pride
because
is the
he
weakest?
underestimates everyone.
And that's what Saiyan has, so Saiyan is basically pride.
No, say Hasatan is Hasatan. You don't just change his name. That's his name. That's what he is.
But
he is the incarnation of true evil, pretty much.
Again, he was prideful, you know, like he,
Yes, he was prideful, and he was... As a matter of fact, that's what ended up happening. That's why he got so pissed off at Dad.
Is there any
And caused
demons
the whole
worse than
first
Satan
Satan
out there?
Hell
places
no.
where- There's not a demon that could
Lucifer-
overthrow Satan.
No. There's no demon with that kind of power.
What
Mostly
about human,
because...
or like half human? Something like crossbreed between angel and human, or demon and human.
I'm just gonna say this right now. The only thing that could possibly take him down is an archangel.
An archangel.
Maybe. Which, once again, he used to be an archangel.
Is there a way for
And he
a
was the
human
strongest.
to? Or someone with
No.
exceptional paranormal abilities?
No.
Is there a way
it's
for a
physically
human to
impossible.
fuse their soul with an archangel?
Well, once again, dependent on if a prophet appears in our world or not.
A prophet?
A true prophet. Yeah, a true prophet.
How will we know when we find it?
Well, for one, anyone who seeks to do harm to them will be struck down by an archangel.
Okay.
And that's one of the biggest signs. Two, who, they can tell things, what is going to happen.
I don't know, I didn't have it! But I did not have it! Mom, I didn't take the vacuum! My mom interrupts my live stream by being a total bitch.
Well, let's get back to the topic at hand with the whole prophet thing. Prophets can actually tell the future before it even happens.
Okay.
So, that's one of their capabilities. That's another way to tell.
What about seeing multiple outcomes in like the timelines and stuff?
That's how they can tell if something's gonna happen or not.
So how would you know if you are one?
Frankly, you would start getting glimpses of the future.
I do have that sometimes.
You would also hear a deeper voice coming from you from the heavens.
Again, sometimes that, but I wouldn't consider myself a prophet, you know.
Well, any prophet who somehow, well, let's just say, first of all, people might consider them a little bit crazy at times.
Well, that's a check on that list.
Because they'll start speaking in unknown languages. Stuff like that.
I have
Lost
spoken in
languages.
tongues before.
No, not tongues. I'm talking about the very first language. Before the Tower of Babel.
Oh. Like what?
Yeah.
What's it called? What can we
don't-
equate it to?
Well, the closest anyone's ever gotten to equating it is by taking literal multiple different words from every single language, mixing them together,
But
That's
like,
about the
what
closest
language
you'll
is
ever get.
closest to it in human? Like,
In human terms, well, they're all about the same. Once again, language was shattered at the Tower of Babel whenever it fell.
okay, what about demonic language? Like, is there a language of demons?
The demonic languages don't really count. Once again, he's a prophet. He works for the Lord.
No, but I'm asking, like, you know, I was just curious about the whole languages thing, spirit realm and stuff.
Well, the spirit realm supposedly does exist, along with the lockbox, that is purgatory.
Yeah.
If you've ever watched Supernatural, that's about, they have a lot of stuff in there that actually ends up being correct.
I need to start watching that again.
Yeah.
What about the whole situation with CERN?
CERN. You're gonna have to remind me what that is. I don't know if I've ever.
You know, the super collider, the thing that's supposed to open up a black hole and a gateway to hell?
Oh, that's... No one knows if it's real.
But is there a way of science of opening up a gateway to hell? Kind of like we'd see in Doom? The video game?
Probably. Frankly. Probably, because there would be no other way of getting Hasatan out, which is like the main goal of every demon.
So using dark matter would,
Well, dark matter is basically the building blocks of the universe. You can do just about any... If you learn how to manipulate it correctly, you can do just about anything with it.
So you could literally make a Fuda chick mixed with a My Little Pony character and then like...
Yeah, you could also stop world hunger by creating a superfood. You could also manipulate time. You could also straight up say, fuck you, son, you're not exploding. Yeah.
But I would, you know what I do with it? I make a Thomas the Tank with Steve Harvey's face appear.
Oh, fucking hell. Of course you would do that with that kind
I
of
would
power.
make living memes.
Why would you do that? There's no point.
There's already living memes.
You can do so
but there's not
many
living
things
memes
to help humanity.
But
and
the
you
Thomas
choose
the
making living memes.
It would help humanity laugh.
But that's it. It wouldn't solve like half the problems we're dealing with, like world hunger.
Well, one's if the train shits out Big Macs.
I don't maybe that might work. I guess. I don't know.
Like
I'm
Brian
not a doctor.
Pepper's. Like, what if the train like shits out Big Macs and cocaine?
Okay, no, that would like kill half the fucking universe.
Okay, it'd have to be Big Macs then.
Yeah, no, cocaine would end up getting most of people addicted to literal crack. And that would be bad.
So it'd have to poop out Big Macs. Only way for it to be good.
Well, I don't even know if that would be alright to do, because you eat nothing but Big Macs, your fucking body is going to, yeah.
Actually, funny fact, the healthiest thing on the McDonald's menu is the Big Mac.
And you're saying about the, you're saying that to the food that literally cannot go bad.
Yes. The salad is way worse.
Yeah, it is, actually. Surprisingly. You'd think, oh yeah, it's salad, it's normal. No, it's not. It's not. It has so many chemicals in it. It is so bad. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna have a Big Mac. I'm on a diet. Don't get me started on those chicken nuggies.
You wanna know something funny?
Yeah.
They aren't even real chicken nuggets. They aren't actual nuggets of chicken, like torn out
They're
nuggets.
babies.
They're literally... This is what they do. They cut it in such thin little slices that they can put it into a ball, bread it, and then fry it.
Okay. But it's chicken.
It's heavily genetically modified chicken.
Is that ethical at all? Probably not.
For prices, yeah.
Probably not
For
good for the
humanity,
chicken,
no.
though.
Oh, definitely not good for the chicken. But the chicken's dead, so we don't have to care.
Well, I mean, do they genetically modify it before it's dead or after it's dead?
Before, like, in the egg.
So, will it die of natural causes, or will it just die?
Well, for instance, genetically modified chickens literally grow faster, larger, and more, well, they're better than normal chickens in every way, except for the whole fact where they can cause a lot of diseases if you eat them.
If you eat them.
Yeah. Literally just because of the chemicals in their genes.
So
it's not good.
Has the government or like, you know, science ever genetically modified a creature until the point where it's like a demon or like something unholy?
Probably. You gotta
like,
think about it. All these crazy experiments back in World War II.
So, World War II is basically the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to unethical science, Hitler had it covered.
So Hitler knew best on that.
They were trying to design a cannon that shoots a concentrated ball of plasma into the sky and nukes the other side. It can nuke any part of the world. And that was like the least most dangerous thing they were working on.
What was the most dangerous thing?
Superhuman soldiers on mass scale.
So we're talking about Nephilim or like giants?
We're talking about straight up clones of the most physically fit person they could find, and with genetic modifications to their bodies, making them stronger, faster, and just otherwise better, and then having implants inside of their bodies, like actual fucking bionics and shit.
Like cybernetic implants, like where they're like, you know...
Yeah, cybernetics and bionic implants.
It will probably be controlled by some AI or like some,
And they were also going to give it a fucking hive mind. So, yeah.
So, and programmed not to feel pain and shit, so...
Oh no, their pain inhibitors were literally wiped out already. That was one of the genetic modifications, was taking out the pain inhibitors in their brain.
So how do you know if you're a victim of the experiment, or like, you know...
Well, for one, you could get shot and not feel it. For two, you can punch a bus in half.
Is there a way for
and
someone
three,
that
you wouldn't
was
remember anything about your past?
Was experimented to regain some sense of humanity or something?
No. Like, some of them had their minds wiped and then just kind of thrown into the world. With a forged backstory and shit like that.
Yeah. Has any of them been ever known to work on the good side, though?
Well, frankly, no. They kind of just disappeared. Once again,
so were they like killed off?
They were
made
They were either killed off or made practically invisible.
Shut up, Mom. God.
How do I get gleaming stream stones again?
Okay, I got the weapon I needed. We're gonna face Kulturoth.
I need 2 gleaming stream stones, then I can augment this weapon.
Do you have a tempered curing we can do?
I doubt it.
Watch you actually have one.
I do. I know I do. I don't know if it's good though.
It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be a tempered Elder Dragon. But the Kieran's like the one we can actually take out.
If I get a slot upgrade, I can get plus 20 health, but if I get freaking normal thing I do with health regen, that would help me more. What gem do I need? I already have a Nergy gem. I need a
You know what's
Wyvern
sad?
gem.
I almost have a 100% chance of getting off a critical every single time I hit a weak point.
I have max critical eye and critical boost, and guess what? I only have 30 affinity.
I have 30 affinity on this greatsword, but if I hit a critical spot, there ain't no way he's not getting crit. I'm dealing a crit then, and I get critical damage boost because I have critical boost all the way maxed out. I am a critical build.
I want you to go and see how many gold wyvern prints you have, though.
Gold Wyverian Prince? Okay.
I randomly got 3 out of nowhere, and I don't remember doing anything to get said wyvern prints, so I think the beta might have given us the rewards or something. If you don't have any, then it's probably a login bonus or something random.
Yeah.
But that's 3 prints for 1 login bonus, so that's kind of odd.
Well, here's my gems. Ah, yes, my 9 wyvern gems, randomly. I don't know why I have them, I just do.
Go away. Go away. I can finally upgrade this pink Rathian.
I somehow only have 5. Goddamn.
I need freaking
Bird
Rathian
wyverns.
spikes. Oh my god.
We can take out any Rathian. Is it Rathian Spikes Plus or just Rathian Spike?
It's the fully upgraded version of the Charge Blade, so it's gotta be plus.
Okay. That's
I'm gonna
easy
see if I
enough.
have a tempered Rathian.
Why do I have Glimmering Cove Gleaming Stones?
Those are her gems.
Huh. How did you get in my house? I don't know how you got in here. I just hear that every 2 seconds. I'm just like, you fuck. Gleaming Stream Stones, I have 37. How did you get in my house? I'm calling the cops.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. How did you get into my house?
I get you breakfast in bed. Oh my gosh, thank you, sir. How did you get in my... Well, how that was his reaction. How did you get in my house? You just magically got them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Oh
complaining.
no, I have 10. No, wait, I have 10 randomly. What? Wait, what?
Explain. Explain yourself, Peter. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you with Teostra fights?
Shit. Absolute shit. Literally
I'm
negative
solo.
20.
I can solo this.
I want milk though, so we got chocolate milk.
I want a penis and milk, man.
No.
I want chocolate milk. I want penis and milk.
Stop. He's trying to stream, you bastard. I will continuously say I have wyvern gems and you don't if you do that again.
I honestly don't care because I have prints. That was the last Actually, no, I need one more Wyverian gem, and then I'm done with all of them. Watch, you need a freaking gem for every single upgrade for the next level tier.
Of what?
Rarity 9 weapons.
Oh. So what are we hunting?
I'm hunting a Temperteo, and if you're not good with it, then I'll solo it.
Yeah, go solo, because I am shit!
Wait, don't you have Dante's Laird?
My mom just made cheeseburger biscuit bites. She puts the
lotion on the
meatball
skin.
inside of the biscuit and puts cheese all over it, inside the biscuit.
That sounds delicious, but probably because I'm extremely hungry right now. And I just haven't gotten up and eaten anything.
I don't have your vacuum, I've never touched it! How will I find it?
I could eat an entire damn bear right now. Don't ask me why a bear. I'm not explaining myself. I love how she's stirring up pretty much water, except it's warm.
On YouTube to get my mom back for being a fucking bitch. I stole her Coke.
$100 of pie. What? I didn't say anything.
$100 a pie.
$100 of pie.
You said it, not me.
I'm sorry, but that's a lot of pie. What if... I'm sorry, but if you have $100 worth of pie on your person, you need to chill with the pie, my friend. 100 digits of pie. Don't actually. Don't. I was making a joke. You don't need to do this, Ashton.
I can't do it. I'm in the middle of a fight. I wasn't going to, but now I have to.
No! I am so sorry.
Have you ever been tempted to beat a woman like to near death?
What?
That's
Maybe.
the story of my mom.
Oh.
You stay your whole back, but you feel like, you know.
Oh, so it's kind of like when you're playing soccer with your nephew, and then you think, oh yeah, I could kick this son of a bitch over the back fence, but you won't.
Kind of like that, but you're dealing with a yelling, screaming your head off neurotic maniac.
A yelling, screaming her head off. That's all I heard, and just why? Why?
Screaming her head off, neurotic maniac.
No.
100 digits of pie.
You can't even reason with it.
159678911. I remember pie. I don't know about 3.1678956 73. I don't know what you're talking about. I totally remember how to say every single digit.
Why?
3.5678910.
100 digits of pie.
3.
Right in the kiss.
I'm starting to sweat again. I'm gonna turn on the fan.
I should probably shut the fuck up.
Why?
Stop being a bitch. That's what, isn't you?
Oh. Monkey on the car. Take off.
Oh gee, an avocado. Thanks.
Can I just, please? I don't want this anymore. I want this one. Yeah.
Guess what, Flo? He left the area.
Oh no, you mother, no. No.
This is how to entertain YouTube.
Can't you see?
I hate you. I can't remember that shit.
I didn't realize this was a freaking 25-minute quest. Oh no, I didn't come with actual serious gear.
You done up.
I mean, at least it's not Arch Temper Teo in 30 minutes. I could probably pull it off though.
No, the hell with that.
My fastest freaking Arch Temper Teo kill I think was 21 minutes.
Yeah, dude, remember
That's solo.
the fact? Yeah, my fastest kill was like 30 minutes solo.
I don't know why I'm so good with Teo. I literally just got to him in the other games when I started fighting him, and I was so bad. Like, I was running in there with extremely low level gear. I don't know if I beat him. I doubt that I did. I think it was a repel mission for Teo in Monster Hunter 3.
Did you ever fight Teo's original form? Before Fire Tail?
Which game was this originally in the first place?
I can't remember which one, but it's literally Ice Teostra. That might as well be what it is, but more lion-like than anything else.
I never got to Ice. The first Teo I've ever saw was in Monster Hunter 3, and that one... Oh yes, pummel him with more bombs.
Oh god, never say that again.
You know what's happening.
No, I don't.
Gotcha.
No, I don't. Oh, that explains a lot. I was about to say, oh god. Why would you do this to everyone?
This is why we have dirty minds.
This is why we're shitty people. What? I didn't say anything.
Stop slapping me. This is abuse. I will call my lawyer.
Your lawyer doesn't give a shit. He doesn't have a lawyer. He's poor. Beat the shit out of him. Imagine if that like unlocked the secret form of Teo, where you can just like nuke the entire map or some shit.
The first Teo I ever encountered was in Monster Hunter 3, and when I encountered him, it was in a lava zone.
100
Like,
liters
its own
of
arena.
pie.
Ringers of pie.
Liters of pie.
I swear to God,
You
if
don't
someone
get
actually did that.
You don't get the joke, do you?
I'm retarded now.
100 liters of pie?
God damn, I already do the whole Chinese thing and steal my mom's Coke and take a piss in it.
What?
You know, you're on camera, Mom!
I have so many questions!
Well, you are!
Ashen? Permission
You're a
to get your
mean
help was...
old bag!
Should we,
Permission
like...
with what?
To help me with Teostra, not fucking Teostra, sorry. With
Let's do Culture Roth.
Ether
I
of
need
the
it. I'm
other
doing one freaking more Arch Timbered Kieran with Flo before I do our Coacher off, because I want to get that out of the way.
I also want to get it out of the
siege on my
way.
own.
Go ahead and start it and get something done in it.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Keeper of the Other World. Quick question. What does that sound like that? Why? I'm just gonna say this right now.
I don't know
that
why, but
was
I feel
like-
like I have the
That was like
personality
pretty
of
much-
Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5.
I have the personality of a dying fish. What? I didn't say anything.
Do you really?
Lovely.
No, I don't.
Or like the personality
I
of... Let me see, I'm gonna send you a link to all the the Christian videos. Actually, I'll send you a link to the documentary. You could tell me what this guy, if this guy is like demonically possessed, or like is he like, what is he? Is he some kind of being from the spirit realm?
What the fuck is it?
Like, is
Where did
he?
you see that flow? I just got exploded.
He claims to be.
Get fucked.
Have you ever played Cyber Neptune?
Cyber Neptune?
The
no.
the thing about, he thinks he's a female character from it called the CPU goddess Blueheart.
Oh.
I never met someone crazy before. What?
He also thinks he's married to Mewtwo and his original OC Magichan.
What the fuck?
And there's literally a video of him masturbating while singing All Star.
I killed him with the shoulder badge
It is
flow.
practically ear rape, just about.
Why are these a thing?
He's dressed up like a woman. He has that wig on.
Oh my god.
And he's like, somebody once told me the wild one's gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger in her. And he's the guy that got
dumb with their finger in her bum. What?
And he got in trouble for pepper spraying a GameStop employee.
What?
Did they deserve it?
No. He's like, don't call anybody. And he like maces the dude. Just because they kicked him out of the store.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, your girl's on.
Melissa's on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit! We gotta invite her. Well, it'd be night. Well, actually, it'd be good morning. Dude, did you lie to me? So I would see you're on. Oh wait, she is on. My cute little fiance is on. I suggested Melissa. Someone invite her. I gotta tell her the only way for this relationship to fall and work out is if she accepts Christ. It's for her own good, though, you know. Shit, hey. But I think you should, like, become a full-on Christian. For this to be... I'm not forcing religion, I'm just saying for this to be healthy, you know, and... I want to be a God-based religion. I mean, relationship. I'm saying this because I really love you, Melissa, a lot. I do. That's why I want you, like, full on accept Christ, have a heart-to-heart with Jaden about this. Did you take a look at the YouTube video? I said, you know, honey, the one, right now we're talking about skinwalkers a bit. Can you turn your mic up a bit, honey?
I forgot you were even... I kind of somehow forgot that was even still going.
Yeah. Anyway, Melissa, I want you to be able to accept Christ, you know. And break away of Catholicism.
Right. Yeah, give me.
What, honey? Here, I'll do a voice
Hold
chat
up.
with you on Facebook. That would be easier for us to hear each other.
Come on. Can you?
On Messenger.
Look at this.
Here you go, Melissa.
Send the game my man.
Answer it.
There we go. Jeez.
Please, honey. Might do video chat with you, but it won't be, you know.
Order.
Just...
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What? I'm not going.
Okay, I'm trying to call you right now. Yeah, I'm trying to call you on Facebook. Do you have your phone?
It sounds like you're on the peasant trap. Ah, fucking ass.
Anyway, fill Melissa in on the skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers are shamans who practice black magic. Use the simple fucking ritual in black magic in order to straight up become any that you can become. Oh!
Is it possible for a human to be half skinwalker, half human, though?
No. That's not how it works.
So if a human were to mate with a skinwalker, nothing would come of it?
No. Of course, it's fucking horrifying. But no, nothing would come of it. Be human kid.
It would be horrifying? Like, what you mean?
Have you seen a skinwalker?
I mean, if they were in their human form, not their, like, you know... Of course, people have fetishes for everything these days, so...
You do know how fucked up their human forms get every single time they transform, right?
Oh.
What do you think, you know, the rake, who is transformed way more than any other skinwalker, looks the way he does in his human form?
Okay, SCP Foundation's kind of... I hate to break it to you, Melissa, but the SCP Foundation I've learned from this guy that is kind of debunked.
Some of it is real based on a different, completely different organization.
Yeah.
I posted, Flo.
Got it.
I wish Jaden was in party right now.
I feel like you should have went for damage buff.
What did Joshua, like, you know, what did Joshua do that he had to apologize for?
Those two got into a damn argument and went back and forth for like an hour. I left the party because I was tired of hearing it.
How about you, Melissa? Let's invite Melissa to this session.
Yeah. Oh no!
If you can't make a session, then you might.
But
You
Melissa, I do want you to become a full-on Christian, you know? Like... Just trust me on this, okay? I want to do what's best for you and stuff.
Well,
and
well,
if this relationship isn't really built on God, it's not really gonna work out.
But if it's also built on technically forcing someone into a said religion, it's not gonna work out either.
I'm not trying to force Melissa into it. I'm just...
I know. I'm just saying.
Melissa,
I mean,
speaking,
I'm trying to do what's good
religion.
for Melissa too.
No, it's not.
That's lovely.
I mean, she has a choice whether or not to, you know. 6 days?
So, it's not a religion. It's
You guys' mics are breaking up.
Yeah, everyone's breaking up for me. You can't join, can you, Flo?
What if I
But I
get
think
kicked?
it would be good for you too, and it would help you out a lot.
They
You
do
can
it.
quit safe before you get kicked. We did
Oh
some
yeah, I
progress.
get it. I'm gone.
What?
I'm gonna restart my PS4 and fix it.
Hold on, what? No, because I care about what happens to you, you know, in the afterlife a bit.
And cannot talk to her because of that type when he left. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Whoever
Shit.
becomes session leader, reinvite me.
Christopher Weston Chandler was born on February 24th, 1982, in Charlottesville, Virginia, to parents Bob, age 54, and Barbara, 40. Bob had worked in the engineering field for Western Electric and later General Electric. The family held Bob's life accomplishments very proudly, as he had at least 7 patents to his name, including mechanisms used in the production of Kleenex and molding of plastic water containers. Bob was very world conscious and was an avid collector of stamps since a very young age. Later in life, he developed a love for music, especially foreign music. He eventually amassed a collection of over 10,000 vinyl records. He had a son and daughter from a previous marriage, their relationships with whom were strained, to say the least. Barbara was the secretary with Virginia Power. She had a habit of hoarding her belongings and was an emotionally abusive person, which convinced her then 17-year-old son, Cole Smithy, to seek independence and live life on his own. So when Chris came along, Bob and Barb got a chance to start anew. A new family started their lives in their humble Ruckersville home. Chris later claimed that around 2 months of age, he uttered his first word, monkey. It didn't take long for the parents to see that Chris wasn't quite like most other babies. The first signs of his autism could be witnessed in 1983. Despite his condition being congenital, he stated that his autism was brought about by one particularly traumatic event when he was 18 months old. A babysitter named Roach, or Roach, would look after baby Christopher whenever his parents would go out drinking in the evenings. One of these nights, Chris inadvertently infuriated her, and she locked him in a room filled with toys, in the dark, alone. This would prove so traumatic that he refused to speak for the next 6 years. Even though he sees this event as the source of all his troubles, he does not blame his parents for keeping Roach as his babysitter, for they did not know better. Despite living out his childhood as a mute,
I recreated the party so they can join back.
confessed later on in life that he screeched often.
Anyway, I do think you should full on accept Christ, you know.
In 1985, the Hammer
Break
household
away
moved into a
from
neighborhood.
Catholicism a bit.
The Hammers and the Chandlers
I'm
seemed to
saying
have
it
a
for your own
relationship,
good.
which led to Chris forming a bond with the Hammer's daughter,
I love you.
Looking back, Chris
I
considered
care
her to be
a
a
lot about
tremendous
what
influence,
happens to you, you know, and I
that she greatly helped him
care
with
about what
autism.
happens to our relationship too, but I need to build upon God a bit, you
It
know,
is more likely that she
for it
took advantage
to
of
actually be
Chris's
healthy for the
influence
both of us.
and was more of a bully than a help. For example, she once told him that Casper the Friendly Ghost was hiding under her house. Naturally, Chris crawled into the Hammer's crawl space to find him, only to find spiderwebs, bugs, and dirt instead. Sarah locked him in. After about half an hour, her dad came to his rescue. On another occasion, she told Chris that if he were to eat the upper thing of a honeysuckle, it would taste like honey. This
Will you do this though?
to the berries of lethal, which are in fact poisonous if ingested in large doses.
Okay,
The parents told them of the dangers of
if you're ready, I'll invite someone to the party.
At the age of
If
5,
you are,
Chris began studying at Greene County
you're ready to
Grammar School
fully
in St.
accept
Louis,
Christ. I'll see if I can find a video
Malcolm Razor his entire life because his
too,
grandfather
so I
wanted
can
him
send it to
dead.
you. Invite Jade and Yesha loves you. What about Jaden? No, my power lines are fucked up. Here.
Welcome to Love Worth Finding with pastor, teacher, and author Adrian Rogers. Reaching out with God's love, bringing people to Christ, touching lives around the world, and helping you find the answers you need today. Join us as we prepare to open God's Word and discover how your life can be changed forever by His great love worth finding.
I want to talk to you today about how to be a fully committed disciple of Jesus Christ. A fully committed disciple.
Here, I sent you the video. I want you to watch it
What
before
is
playing a bit.
discipleship? What does it mean to you to be a disciple? Are you a disciple? The word disciple means learner. The Latin word discipio means to learn. Now, a disciple is a learner. You can be a disciple. Presentation of the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Could you get your phone? But I guess if you have to, you can. You know. Because I need you to do this, okay?
Sell your home to Zillow. Yes, Zillow. Zillow offers the hassle-free way to sell.
I've seen men spend their lifetime making money, and I know some of the richest men in America. And I know how miserable some of them are. I've seen men
No,
strive
Melissa.
all their lives to attain political power.
Alright.
And they get to
We
the
need to
next
invite the
side,
other guy
they
back
get
to the
the outcome
party.
they were seeking, but it doesn't bring the peace, the joy, the happiness, the fulfillment they thought it would. Here's an interesting thing. I've never seen a person give their lives to Jesus Christ sincerely, but
Okay.
they didn't find what they were looking for. He satisfies the deepest longings of our hearts and our lives. I wonder how many more sermons it would take to win you to Christ. How many more warnings will God have to give you? How many more graves will have to be dug? How many more wars will have to be fought? Agape love is a supernatural love. A love that we know nothing about apart from God. It's God's love. It's so deep and so wide and so high and so great and has such dimension.
Just switch the audio to the TV.
In any language can describe it. It's a love that God has for you. And in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact
You could try looking up the video I sent you, like write it down and, like, write it in on the YouTube app on PlayStation.
that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were rebelling against Him, in spite of the fact that you were
But I need you to see these, okay?
The Bible teaches that you are a body. You have eyes, and you have ears, and you have a nose, and you have a tongue, and you have feet, and you have hands. You're a body. But the Bible teaches also that you are a living soul. And the Bible teaches that your body is temporary. Your body is going to go to the grave. But your soul is going to live forever and ever. Your soul is eternal. And Jesus said, what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Many of you have gained part of the world. You've never gained all the world. But Jesus said if you gained all the pleasure and all the wisdom and all the riches in the whole world.
You spend $6.99, get yourself a good juicy burger, get you some fries, some
What?
onion rings, and that'll be a piece of heaven. Come to Marcus out and eat our burger. And if you don't like it, I'll give you all your money back. It ain't the best burger you ever ate. You often see me sometimes when it really gets busy, rushing to the back, throwing on an apron, and just beginning to move fast, talk fast. It's just exciting. But when I look back on my life, I've had enemies in my life, a lot of enemies, and it really, really got way out.
I might change my background to this one. I think you should see these films for yourself. No, these aren't horror films I sent you. These are things about Christ and like, you know, one of them's actually a guy that's an ex-gangster and became saved. Okay, where do you think you're gonna go when you know, die? Melissa. What? Just tell me. This is a serious... I'm having a full-on serious conversation, Melissa. If you take this seriously or not at all, and we're, like, completely done. Where do you think you're gonna go? There's no in-between, Melissa. Especially for humans. Where? Hold on, turn up your mic a bit. Have you ever lied before? A lie's a lie still. Have you ever stole something? But how do I know that? You just said you lied. But you just said you're a liar. But a lie's a lie. No. But judging by this, you already said you're a liar, right? Where would you go? Given the standards of the Bible. Heaven or hell? There's a way out. You know, Jesus died for your sins. God loved you enough to send his only begotten Son. But who would ever believe in him will not perish but have eternal life. But have you taken it seriously? Like, really opened yourself up to it? I hope. But it's time to start walking the walk instead of just talking the talk. And I want to help you walk that walk. I want God to help you walk that walk too. I love you. So I want you to fully, like, you know, commit yourself to God.
Now listen, apparently, Alex Jones has been having some technical difficulties with the... John, why aren't you talking about the biggest conspiracy theory of the year? John, why aren't you talking about the biggest news story currently going on right now? John, are you part of the cover-up with Pizzagate? Hey guys, it's me, John. Just relaying some of the tone of some comments I've seen lately. It seems like a few of you out there want me to talk about Pizzagate and to look into it. And I have to be honest with you guys, before I was nudged by you,
I want you to get right with God.
I
So I may have to hold off on stuff until we're like legally married, or at least by a pastor. I know it's gonna be hard for me a bit since I really am attracted to you in that way. What, honey? But I need you to do this, okay? But did you truly take it serious when you did it? I hope you did, you know. I hope for your sake, not for my own. But for the sake of your soul and everything else that you have, you know. Because I love you. I don't want you going to hell. I want you to be in heaven with me when I die. Or when you die, you know. Are you okay, Melissa? You promise you'll get yourself right with God before coming down here, though? Okay. I need you to do that. And I know you can. Damn it, I wish Jaden was on. Or at least Yeshua loves you. I invited Jacob. If he is, I'll join the party. Let's see if there's a Monster Hunter party we can join. Well, I'll invite other communities too, because we were talking about creepy pastas earlier, you know, again on the subject of paranormal, but this needs to be talked about too. Because this is part of the whole shebang. Shebang. The whole, like, crux of things. Yeah.
Suspension. The eyes of this girl in the picture are saggy and she looks really tired. Not sure how much child he is and why she's done this past.
You want to look into the theory of Pizzagate with me? Cause I think it. I'll send you the. I'll send you stuff on conspiracy theories too, Melissa. But it's like a bunch of the bigwigs in government are involved in a pedophilia ring, you know, which is really fucked up if you ask me.
Today's video has once again been shows a young girl in a beauty pageant and she is highlighted saying, "I just want my pizza," which when knowing the FBI codes means young girl, which is pretty disturbing. Now my two pictures of a few girls on Instagram now this is really a big deal. And you can see why someone starts to raise questions.
Okay. Let's do some quests. It's a vape. This is a private session, Melissa?
taken?
No, keep it private, but like invite players, you know, to the party. No, I'm asking you to invite people. Hey, can you level me up to level 50? I want to stop the live stream here.